everybody, welcome back to Fit 40 Quest. I am Gary, where I try to get myself physically, financially, and mentally fit in my 40s. A lot of stuff going on this week. In the next clip, you'll see a realization that I came to. I'll post a little clip about my 5K that I did. And then I will show you what I'm doing to create goals to help with my realization that I had come across the other day. So everybody, enjoy this video and we will talk to you later. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe, follow along, see how I end up doing. I've been lying to myself. I came to the realization the other day that I had been working out since May of last year, through when I hurt my shoulder in end of January, early February, I don't remember when. And I did get, a little bit stronger, but I never really saw the results of what I thought was the time I was putting in there. And I came to the realization the other day that it's just because I just wasn't putting in 100% effort. I think sometimes I have a way of doing things, and I need to work on putting in more full effort than what I currently do. I am doing the workouts, but maybe I'm not pushing myself to what I need to be doing each workout, and giving up and saying, oh, I don't need to do that extra rep that I struggled on. Like, I don't want to struggle on a rep, so I'll just make it a little bit easier for myself. And I don't think that's the right way. It comes with change. You need consistency and discipline and really be putting in that effort. And I don't believe I was. And that goes in with a lot of things, the 1,000-day challenge as well. I did, the toasters got put up on there. I still want to do the 1,000-day challenge, $1,000 a month challenge, and make that $1,000 this month. But I really need to buckle down and push myself further into it and not just say, oh, well, the toasters are posted, we'll see how that goes. I have other ideas. I just never follow up with them and never follow through with them. And so we need to work on that. How do I work on that? I think I just need to make a plan and really stick to it and hold myself accountable, and maybe have a person or two, be my accountability buddy. Who knows? You guys can hold me accountable if you want. Make a comment. Are you really pushing yourself? So, a lot to think about this weekend. It's Friday. I do have a 5K coming up on Sunday. I haven't pushed myself when I run. I will say that. I could feel the difference when I push myself. I just haven't pushed myself to run consistently, so I'm not sure how Sunday will go. I do have the 5K. I know I'll finish it. Will I be a better time than I have been in the past? Fingers crossed. I really hope so, because I did, run more these past month and a half or so than I had prior to any other 5K I had done in the past. And they usually do about 2 or 3 years, so hoping to get that done. But anyways, I think it's supposed to be a rainy weekend. Still gonna get some stuff done. I'll be at my parents' house, so I won't have the workout equipment that I have here or the gym nearby. So the 5K will be my run. I'm not gonna pretend I'm gonna do some other type of workout. I will probably work out something today. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because I just don't know yet. I have to fix the windshield on my car, on one of the cars, because it rock hit it and cracked it. So that needs to get fixed today. We're going to be doing that. Safe light repair, safe light replace. They're always very helpful.
I won't change on you. All my
So I came to that realization last week, middle of last week, towards the end of last week, whenever it was, that I've been going through the motions, but not really putting in the full effort that I need to. Almost, was it 7, 8, 9 months? I didn't see a noticeable difference, specifically in weight. Maybe I had a slight difference in body recomposition, which is what I'm really trying to go for. I'm not trying to get huge and like have ridiculous muscles or anything. I'm just trying to be fit and lose a little bit of this belly fat that I got. And I think I did not fully go at it the way I need to. One, I don't think I pushed myself as hard as I needed to in the gym. And then two, I don't think I fully ate the way I should have. And I'm not saying, like, I'm not going to not eat stuff that I enjoy, but I need to just be more mindful of overindulging in certain things. And so what I did this weekend is I sat there and I contemplated on what I need to do. I went all over my stuff that I had learned as a personal trainer, in that course, because now I'm a certified personal trainer. And I used that information. I threw that into ChatGPT. And since I'm not a nutritionalist yet, I had it help me with some ideas towards the fitness plan that I created, as well as the nutrition to go along with it. And so what I have here is a full training and nutrition program. It's a 12-week body recomposition plan that I've created for myself. Just talking about, the profiling goals, my height, my weight, what my current body fat is. And you can do all that with like stuff you can get off Amazon if you want, for the body fat. And what my goal weight is, which is 190 pounds at this moment. I set a target date of September 12th, which is pretty aggressive. I believe, what's that, 4, 8, 9, 10 weeks out, 10 or 11 weeks out. So that's over 2 pounds a week, I think. It's a little less than 2 pounds a week. So either way, it's a little bit aggressive, especially coming from where I was. But I'm still not at much of too much of a calorie deficit. So if I go now down to my daily nutrition, it's going to reflect my target calories of 2,200 per day, protein 190 to 200, which I definitely was not hitting when I was working out prior. Carbs 170 to 210 and fats 60 to 70. So I really need to start paying attention to my daily macros more than I had been. That's part of my new goal. And then we have the training overview. I don't want to be in the gym for hours and hours a day. It's just not what I like to do. It's not what I enjoy. And so my goal is to be in the gym about 45 minutes to 60 minutes, depending on the workout. And that includes stretching and, a warm up 4 to 5 days a week. And I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't do 4 or 5 days a week. If I don't do the 5 days a week, but I really want to be able to hit the 4 days a week. And then I created an A, B, C day workout schedule with 2 to 3 cardio sessions mixed in between. And so I set myself rest times, big lifts, because usually I kind of rush through these as well, which I think is also dampening and hurting what I can actually do, because I would lift a certain amount and then I would try to go right back at, like 30 seconds later, and I just wasn't ready for it and I couldn't do it. And so then I quit that set of reps, or that set. So anyways, I'm giving myself 2 to 3 minutes for big lifts, 60, 90 seconds for accessory lifts, and isolations to lifts, 45 to 60 seconds. So the big heavy lifts, 2 to 3 minutes, I think that's going to be different for me. I'm going to have to really work on myself and pacing and not being impatient and trying to get stuff done. So let's look at day A's workout. We have the upper body shoulder friendly, because I did hurt my shoulder a little bit and I don't want to push myself back into a spot where I'm not working out. So I have warm-ups, and then each exercise here, the neutral grip dumbbell press, the chest supported dumbbell row, landmine press, lat pull down, incline dumbbell curl, tricep push downs, and face pulls. All this is stuff I can do with the equipment I have at home. And so I don't even need to have the excuse of I can't get to the gym, because it's all the equipment that I have at home. Day 2 is lower body. So we just start off some light row, body weight squats, and hip hinge drill. And then we move right into the Romanian deadlifts, goblet or back squat, dumbbell lunges, or leg press, leg curl machine, calf raises, and planks. I put an oar in here just to kind of switch it up here and there. And then day C is my full body workout. So dumbbell bench or incline dumbbell bench, barbell row, split squats, lat pull down, hammer curls, bench dip, cable or band crunches. And then my cardio is just to ride for 20 or 30 minutes on the Peloton or the rower, or take a longer walk outdoors. And so I've made it so it's ABC, ABC. Like if I do AB and then I miss a couple days, just go right to C, and then ABC. Like, it's pretty simple plan. I think it's going to be pretty good to follow. But what I've done is I've written down my goal, because what is a goal if not written down? It's just a dream. You're just thinking about it. You're not really following it. I've written it down. I'm going to have this printed up. I'm going to have this taped to my wall. I have a whiteboard that I'm putting up so we can check stuff off and make sure we get it. So I have the nutrition plan, breakfast options, something like an egg scramble, yogurt bowl, protein shake with oatmeal. I tried to make my breakfast as quick as possible because I do have a young kid, and so I am doing a lot of stuff in the morning. So my camera cut off. Anyways, back to lunch options, dinner options. Lunch options are chicken and rice bowl, which is a lot of what I have anyways, or a turkey wrap. I don't usually do steak and potatoes unless there's leftovers. Just seems kind of silly. Dinner options: salmon, turkey, ground chicken with potatoes. This is all stuff we already eat anyways. Snack options: cottage cheese, protein shake, Greek yogurt, fruits, nuts. Try to really get off the sugary stuff that I do enjoy so dearly. And so, like, I put in a goal of 18% body fat, and with different results that I was hoping for, but that's just for me. So I'm gonna weigh in. It's every day. A lot of people say don't do that because it'll get you in your mind and stuff, but I'm gonna weigh in every day. I could post that. I do have the Instagram and the TikTok account. I could put it up to a YouTube short, but I'm going to go really heavy into pushing for this goal that I'm working towards. So I hope you enjoy that content. I did get TikTok live, so maybe I could set up my laptop and I could go live while I'm doing some of these workouts for anybody that has questions. I could even probably do YouTube live. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm still going to work on the 30-day $1,000 challenge. That's not going away. I'm just focusing some of this content towards the fitness stuff, physical fitness. It's Fit 40 Quest, like I mentioned before. Physical, financial, mental fitness, all super important to your life. So enjoy. Let's go. Let's get those changes. I'm going to have to take some body composition photos, shirtless. I won't post those until the end because I am embarrassed. Anyways, have a great one, everybody, and we will talk later.